The Masters 2025 golf tournament at Augusta National is here. We're teeing up stories from the edges of the golfing world. From a blind champion breaking barriers to a mini golf prodigy sinking impossible putts. A teenage girl from Nepal with Olympic dreams, and the man who dives for lost balls at one of golf's most famous holes. These are the stories behind the swing.
A lot of people consider mini golf to be very benign and all fun and games, but at this level, it can be a cutthroat competition among the greatest players in the world. My name is Matt Mayle. I'm a professional mini golfer. I was a regular golfer ever since childhood. I started at about 8 years old. And putting was always the greatest facet of my game. The idea of doing nothing but putting for 18 holes instantly appealed to me, and I just began practicing a lot. People don't realize that mini golf is a highly precise sport. Improvement can come very tediously. To be competitive, it really requires an extensive mapping of each hole. And we can be out here for up to 10 hours a day or so for several days before a tournament. When I first arrive at a course, I diagnose the holes. I want to come up with a clear plan of attack on each hole, and then it's a matter of repetition from there. We are at the 2016 Mini Golf Masters in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This tournament is the premier event each year in mini golf. It draws players from all over the world. The green jacket is the most coveted prize in mini golf. The competition is very fierce. The players here are the best of the best, and it's an immense challenge because even a stretch of 5 bad minutes or 10 bad minutes can disqualify you from contention. Just a tiny miscue here or there can spell major disaster on one hole. I really do have an authentic admiration of what the winner had to do to perform under the pressure of such a major tournament, because I know from experience how hard it is. Mini golf's not a sport for everyone. There's constant frustration, there's constant adversity. It rewards patience and it rewards determination, and it never gets old to see the ball go in the hole. I don't think that thrill will ever go away.
Golf isn't known for being the most forgiving game. But there's nothing quite like shanking your ball into the drink or pond. That's where this guy comes in. Here at TPC Sawgrass, hundreds of golfers lose their balls to the infamous par 3 17th hole. But one golfer's misery is another man's gold. This is Gordon Davis.
My name is Gordon Davis, and I'm a professional golf ball diver.
And he makes a living diving for golf balls all over Florida.
I've been diving for golf balls approximately 50 years.
And there are a lot of balls to be found.
On average, when I'm diving, I'll pick up 3,000 to 4,000.
3,000 to 4,000?
3,000 to 4,000.
Whoa. So how do you find these golf balls?
It's mostly, just picking them up out of the mud, and some places the mud's so deep that you can't do nothing with it,
And it's that mud that makes it impossible to see, well, anything.
Most courses, there's very few that has clear water. Most of them has poor visibility because of the algae and all that.
So what happens next?
After I pull the balls out, they go through, pick out some of them, and they take them from there.
They being someone who wants to repurpose these balls.
These balls are authentic.
These authentic balls are diced up, placed in all sorts of usable keepsakes like cufflinks, watches, and bottle openers. And Gordon, he knows what it takes to be a professional golf ball diver.
Well, I tell people you got to be a kind of a special cat to be a golf ball diver. Somebody with grit and that wants to be an independent person It's like with any other business, someone has to do it. Everybody has a different job, and this happens to be mine.
Seeing as you're kind of a special cat, any advice for golfers trying to keep their balls dry?
Yeah, take up another sport. Hole in one.
Everybody has a tuning fork inside of them, and it goes off when you hit a good golf shot. Whether you're blind or fully sighted, you feel that. My name is Jeremy Pointsnow, and I'm the World Blind Golf Champion. I had just turned 19 years old and was on top of the world. And then one day I was walking on campus and I noticed I had to squint to read a sign. 2 months later, I'm legally blind with no central vision. The central blur I have is like a ghostly, fuzzy, static image in the middle that I can't really see anything through.
He was a great golfer before, and when he lost his vision, he thought he'd never play again.
When my mom told me about blind golf, I thought she was cracking a joke, but she wasn't kidding. I said, we can go to the driving range, I'll hit some balls, and if I miss one, I'm done. And I didn't miss one. The tuning fork went off, but I could feel that was good. I like this. Golf is an individual sport. Blind golf is very much a team sport.
My name is Lionel Pointsnow. I'm originally from France. I'm Jeremy's caddy, coach, guide, and his dad.
All blind golfers have a guide, someone who helps them out on every single shot. The first blind golf tournament we played in, it was a lot of bickering back and forth between my dad and I.
He would say, well, it was your fault, no, it's your fault. I mean, it was interesting.
I was paired with someone who's totally blind. After the round, when I shook his hand and I said, John, it was nice playing with you. And he said, Jeremy, I had a great day today, thank you. And when he said that, I was like, oh man. He shot a 324, I shot a 97, he's happy, I'm not. Who's the real winner here? I said to my dad, let's play more like John Casolo.
Let's be happy and enjoy the game. So that's what we do, and it's great.
To feel confident going into a round of golf, you want to look good, you want to feel good, and then you hope that translates to playing good.
You know, he needs to get loose garments because you can't swing with a very tight shirt. You got to make sure that he's comfortable and that he's got everything he needs to play. Every player and guy, they have a different process.
He kind of describes the hole.
If it's tight, if it's long, and he sets up to the ball.
And then from behind, he looks at how my feet are lined up and he tells me to go a little more right.
A little more left.
I hit the shot and we do that the whole way around the course.
Good putt. The first time we went to the World Championship, there was no expectations. It'll be fun. And then Jeremy got into a playoffs.
And I thought, I gotta soak this up. So I smiled and I waved to the crowd. I hit the shot and it came off perfectly. After losing my sight, I felt like I was living a nightmare. In that moment was a total dream. And what's especially cool about it is to be able to share that experience with my dad.
मान्छेहरू छक्क पर्ने भनेको नेपालमा गल्फ कोर्स छन् कसैलाई थाहा छैन नि त अब गल्फ पनि अब हामी जस्तोले खेल्न सक्छ म यो गल्फ खेलेको चाहिँ धनी मान्छेहरूको लागि मात्र नभएर जसकोमा ट्यालेन्ट छ तिनीहरू चाहिँ खेल्न सक्छ भन्ने एउटा देखाउनको लागि मेरो नाम प्रतिमा शेर्पा हो र म चाहिँ गल्फ प्लेयर हो म चाहिँ 18 वर्षको भएँ र म चाहिँ काठमाडौँको रोयल नेपाल गल्फ कोर्स भित्रै बस्छु मेरो आमा बुवाको भेट चाहिँ गल्फ कोर्समै भएको थियो बाबा चाहिँ पहिला सेक्युरिटीमा काम गर्नुहुन्थ्यो र मम्मी चाहिँ कोर्स मेन्टेनेन्सको काम गर्नुहुन्थ्यो यही हुर्केको भएर अब सबै सधैँ मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ गल्फ खेलेको देखिरहन्थे मसँग गल्फ बाहेक चाहिँ अरू खेल्ने वातावरणै भएन क्या म चाहिँ सधैँ प्र्याक्टिस गर्छु हैन म हप्ताको 7 दिन प्र्याक्टिस गर्छु बिहान 5:30 बजे उठ्यो अनि त्यसपछि अब अलिअलि एक्सर्साइजहरू भयो अनि त्यहाँबाट कलेज स्टार्ट हुन्छ कलेजबाट आयो अनि खानासाना खाएर अनि गल्फमा 3 घण्टा प्र्याक्टिस हुन्छ 60वटा जति टुर्नामेन्टहरू चाहिँ पार्टिसिपेट गरिसकेको छु 35वटा जति चाहिँ ट्रफीहरू भइसकेको छ मेरो लक्ष्य भनेको त फर्स्ट लेडिज प्रोफेसनल बन्ने हो हैन नेपालमा त्यसपछि चाहिँ म ओलम्पिकमा पनि खेल्न चाहन्छु डेभलप गराउन चाहन्छु गल्फको नेपालमा जस्तो म जुन ठाउँबाट आएको थिएँ त्यस्तै अरू बच्चाहरूलाई पनि म आफ्नो चाहिँ उनीहरूलाई पनि म जस्तै गरी अगाडि बढाउन चाहन्छु